Women who like giving blowjobs. Why? Because I like receiving. And it would be shitty of me to expect enthusiasm down there if I wasn't willing to go to town on a guy's junk myself. Head pro quo. Clarice. This 100%. I mean sure. Some people just don't quite enjoy going down on a guy or a girl. But we're just a bunch of animals on a rock spinning through space and we'll all eventually die. Why not suck some dick here and there and make each other happy? Christ hell. Turns me on. Makes me feel SY. I love feeling a guy grow hard for me. I suppose it's also a control thing. Because I want to make my husband happy. No desire at all for any other people. Him though. I could do it all day. One of the major reasons for me is that I love his dick, as well as him obviously, and it has a really fascinating texture. I don't have any part of my body that feels like a hard cock does. Plus there's other things having to do with the anatomy of penises that I think are interesting. Lastly, I don't want to say that I have a duty, but I was also raised that you should try to do things that help your spouse be happy. Sex and intimacy are key components of any healthy relationship between couples, and it just so happens that I really like giving him head. Sex and intimacy are key components of any healthy relationship between couples. Wish more people would realize that. Everything. I love pleasing a man. I love hearing him moan. I love being in control of his pleasure. I love insisting that he relax and let me do this. I love the feeling of him inside of me. I love feeling him grow as he becomes more excited. I love the intimate connection that we form. And I love the taste of cum. You're what we call a keeper. It's intimate and deeply satisfying. I like the feeling of having a hard or soft penis in my mouth. It's fulfilling for me. LPT. When he's all the way in, balls deep, back of throat, and you want to give a little extra. I swear it's the coolest shitty in the world. I like giving them not because I like giving them, but I like the feeling of being greatly in power over his SZOL experience, if even for just a little while. Because other than that I'm pretty damn submissive. Can I just say thank you? Women who honestly enjoy sucking dick are wonderful. Most dudes, or at least many dudes, are very into pleasing a woman. Usually via oral. But we are never called SLTS. Women who enjoy pleasing men via oral are no different. You are just great. We are all equally great. Also, I just really love getting my dick sucked. I love hearing a man moan and come because of what I'm doing to him. But the moans are the best part. I always enjoyed the feeling of giving pleasure to my partner with oral. But only in the past few years did that grow into more of a serious kink. I only really watch blowjob PRN. If I am thinking about SX, it is about blowjobs. If I am having SX, not always but most of the time, I am thinking about giving him head. It is pretty much my number one desire in the bedroom now. I love deep throating the most and all the other frills that go with it. But light teasing sessions are also really great. The slow build up for both of us is very exciting. I have absolutely no idea why I like it so much. I just do. But I have never had any complaints, so never really worried. Guys tend to be quiet and reserved with most SX acts. Except blowjobs. We get responsive as hell reactions from you in this activity more than any other, with minimal effort or personal distraction. Makes a girl feel SY. And as such more likely to want more. There's also a sense of power. We have you at our mercy. Cum tastes amazing. There's something to be said about making a man quake when all you do is roll your tongue around and purr to make your mouth vibrate. I also love the fact that it drives him wild when I do it. I have a deep-seated need to be the best at everything. I've accomplished this with BJS. At least with my current partner, and a few before him. I really like doing it though. It turns me on to hear the noises he makes and just knowing that I'm making him feel good. Plus there's that whole power trip you get when a man's most vulnerable part is in your mouth. Upvoted for the malapropism deep-seated. The moaning. There is nothing. And I tell you. Nothing better than hear a man genuinely moan. Not that fake PRNT. Sucking dick is pretty addictive. No pun intended. Because it is quite empowering. To know you can give a man the sweetest pleasure. Some even enjoy BJs more than actual sex, so that should say something. I also enjoy the feeling of a man burst in my mouth. I can literally feel the throbbing as he comes. It's just so great. Sadly I can't swallow because I'm allergic, I guess. I get very bad stomach aches and ill vomit, so yeah. Colon. Kind of a threefold answer for me. 1. I think I'm really good at it, so I kind of feel badass when going down on a guy. In my head I'm thinking, you don't know how lucky you are. I'm going to make you remember this forever. 2. Being a woman and always feeling physically inferior to the guys I'm with or around. I like knowing that I have this power to control what pleasure or pain they feel. 3. This is SLTTY, but if I'm with two guys and one is in my mouth while the other one is inside me, I constantly think I want him to FK my face as hard as possible. I literally crave it. Context. An open relationship with my husband. I have an oral fixation. Plus, it's just fun. Never gotten a fulfilling blowjob and am married. She hates to do it for some reason but asks for me to go down on her all the time. A bit one-sided, so I've stopped doing it for her. Attaboy. Neat trick to find those blowjob liking girls. You can send creepy PMS to OP. It only takes a minute and I get treated like a princess for the rest of the day. What's not to love? Does it only have to be women? I love teasing his cock when it is soft. I love feeling it getting hard in my mouth. I love teasing him. Keeping him on edge. Making him beg me to let him finish. I love hearing him moan. And that feeling when you know you are doing good and he puts his hand on the back of your head. I love tasting his precum. Although I don't like the taste of cum. I love when he shoots his load all over my face and beard. I love feeling his cock stiffen and pulse when he gets close. And I love getting his cock nice and wet. Because at this point, I want to ride him. Goddamn it. Now I have a work boner.